Alright, hi everybody, how's it going, and welcome to another video. Now I'm at another paleontology site right here, also an active site that has a structure built around it. And this is a mammoth site. At this site there are 61 mammoths, one of the largest, if not the largest, in the world. These mammoths came to this sinkhole. There was a sinkhole here that filled up with water because it was being fed by a hot spring. So during the Ice Age, there was grass that grew around it. The mammoths would come here and they would eat the grass. As they're eating the grass, they would walk in toward the water a little bit, and there was spearfish shell that they would slip on and end up in the water, in the pond. It was 65 feet deep, and because the spearfish shell was so slippery, they were unable to climb up it. And as a result, 61 mammoths so far that have been found. Like I said, it's still an active site, but 61 mammoths have been found here. My understanding is both Columbian and woolly mammoths. And the difference from what I'm told, the Columbian mammoth was quite a bit bigger than the woolly mammoth. The Columbian mammoth would be bigger than even an African elephant. And Columbian mammoths, depending on where they lived in North America, some of them had woolly fur, some of them had a small amount of fur, and some almost no fur at all. So it just depended on where they lived in North America. So wanted to show this right here. Here's some more. Like I said, 61 mammoth bones have been found all together. You can see a lot of their tusks. You can see there's people working on it. This right here shows you what the sinkhole would have looked like when it filled up with water, but it was 65 feet deep. The mammoths would get this grass around the edge. Some of them would walk in the water a little bit, but then there's a huge drop off, like I said. Once in here, it's kind of a death trap. They really couldn't get out, and when they would try to, the spearfish shell was so slippery, and their feet being the way they were made it almost impossible for them to get out. And just to give you an idea what it looked like, here's a fully assembled Columbian mammoth skeleton. There's a few more over here that have been found, bones, more tusks. Now, just to tell you a little bit about this site, these bones were discovered by a contractor who had purchased this land to put a housing development here in 1974, and almost immediately he came across these tusks. He immediately stopped the construction and contacted some college professors. At least 4 of them actually ignored him and had no interest in this. But then one of them, I believe in this area, who at the time was in the Southwest, was interested. They then purchased this site. The site was purchased from the contractor at cost. But yeah, really an incredible site. You know, and it's a museum, but it's also an active site. They're still digging here. And like I said, so far they found 61 mammoths here, but there very well could be more. They haven't dug all the way as far as they could go, My understanding is this was said to go down 65 feet. It looks like they may have gone down about 20 feet or so, so about 40 feet to go. So who knows what could be underneath this bottom here. Yeah, that's all I've got. If you watched this video, as always, I thank you for watching. Have a good night.